Beth Schneider. I'm 59 years old, and I am from Freehold, New Jersey.
Okay, great. So can you tell us a little bit of the impact of affordable housing has on your life?
If I didn't have affordable housing, I wouldn't be able to maintain my lifestyle.
So just the basic quality of life, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I am recently divorced. I have a mental health diagnosis, and I would not be able to live where I am living if I did not have my HUD housing.
Yeah.
I lost my housing voucher when I received my divorce, and I became homeless. And it took me 7 years to get my housing back. I just recently became a client of CSP housing, and I am very, very happy with my housing. And I just recently got back my apartment, so I feel safe where I am, and I feel happy where I am, and I'm really, really able to maintain my lifestyle the way it used to be before I got my divorce.
Yeah, congratulations.
So,
that's so important. Just
well,
to live a
yeah,
quality of life.
and I was practically living in the street. So
what do you think you would tell your members of Congress and elected officials? What can they do to help prevent, that crisis for others?
I think it's very, very, very important that it's looked into for abuse cases, that people who wind up without housing, that they get abused and they get hurt. And it's neglect, and it's very, very harmful to families.
Yeah, so it's increasing that funding to help protect and increase better resources
Yes,
for families.
and families get broken up, and women and
absolutely.
children and even men get hurt.
Yeah.
And I got hurt. I really, really got hurt. And I didn't want that to happen to myself, and this wouldn't have happened.
No, and that I think a lot of people do. A lot of people who face homelessness, especially women and children, run away from domestic.
And I didn't understand the whole thing.
Yeah, and sometimes it's important to have people who can guide you and better help that. And it really is a lack of
And
resources.
it was also a mental health issue,
Yeah.
but it wasn't all about medication.
Yeah.
And that's all they were focusing on. So there was other stuff involved in it, and it was abuse and neglect.
No, I thank you for highlighting on such an important aspect that some people, being homeless or facing homelessness is a multitude of things. It's just not one aspect. There's a whole background
Yes.
that comes with a person
Absolutely.
and that needs to be addressed.
Absolutely.
So thank you for sharing your story.
You're welcome, and I hope
coming
this will
out.
help. I hope this will help the issue, because without CSP, I would be homeless. And without HUD and all these federally funded programs, there are going to be a lot of people that are going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yep.
And should we lose the funding, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
Where are we going to all wind up?
Yep.
Out in the street?
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing
You're
your story.
welcome.